There once was this girl who loved to dream. She loved dreaming so much most times she would get lost within her dreams. Some would say what's wrong with that, but the thing is with her she would get lost deep within her head that when it was time to come back into reality she didn't quite understand how to. She would dream about her perspective on ideal relationships and ideal jobs and even ideal lives on how she thought people should live amongst the world that she knew. It wasn't a thing she did on purpose, it was just who she was, living in an illusion of her own way of a world. So every time when she had bright ideas brought from this illusion of this world, she would find herself getting disappointment from terrors from the reality of the real world. She begins to question herself and ask, what could she do? She thinks about it. 5 minutes later past, she has an idea. I know, I'll go to therapy. She thinks hopefully they can figure out what she can do to get a better understanding of what is the difference between reality and what a daydream of her reality is, because those are her way of telling her problems of what she is going through. As she claims those are her issues, she makes her way to the therapist, and the therapist and herself get right to the point. The therapist asks, what seems to be the problem? Tell me how you feel. The girl explains the problem. I'm a big dreamer. I love to dream. I escape in my own way of my dreams, then get disappointed when the outcome of it all is not what I anticipated to see. The therapist explained to her, well, there's nothing wrong with having big dreams. You just gotta know the difference between dreaming and then putting those moments in a dream to actual scenes. When you realize that, that's when manifesting will come through of you and create chance for you to get everything in that dream. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. The girl begins to say, well, my $33 for this session was all but nothing but a waste. The therapist says it's not a waste. Anytime you feel as though you get lost in your head, try to become grounded. It's a good coping mechanism. Grounded is where you live in the moments of your time. Tell me what you see in this session as of right now. Well, I see birds and trees all over the house. I see the sun creeping through the blinds in a beautiful picture that has great big beautiful smiles. It's a family guy who holds great power to his family coming from ups and downs. The therapist then asks, what do you like to do for fun? Well, I like going on really long walks just listening to music and the beats of my own drums. I like looking at the sun and seeing big clouds floating through the sky, challenging myself to see what they are. Well, walking seems like that's a good way to stay grounded as well. I recommend walk barefooted to feel the ground. It helps more. And physically speaking, for more concentration, you can do this. Have faith in who you are. You'll have balance to be involved in your world you crave in the reality of the world shown by example and from illusion to you being you. Keep believing, that's all. Humans do exist.